Wizards fans, Wizards Nation, what is good? Did y'all miss me? It's been a long time, but I'm back. But y'all know who it is. It's your boy Cam Mingo, and we got a good show for y'all. Even though Wizards had a down year, but I'm still doing what I do. But here's what we're gonna talk about today. We're gonna recap first time on this show. I ain't never done it before. We're gonna recap All Star Weekend, and we're gonna preview the Wizards' second part of the season. Even though the Wizards are finished, but let's get started. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. All Star Weekend, it kicked off with the Derby game. It was cool, but it was a little boring because I think Derby game back then used to be like because when I was younger, yeah, you know who those guys are. Like past years, like when I was younger, it's always Nick Cannon, Bow Wow, Fat Joe, Queen Latifah, all those celebrities. You know who those guys are. And nowadays, that's like all these social media. You know what I'm saying? People playing the game. I'm like, who are these guys? You know what I'm saying? But it was cool. And shout out to Woodbridge own Shabuzi. He was in the game. And he was okay. I think he scored like 2-3 points in the game. But it was nice. It was nice. But now let's move on to the Rising Star game where you saw three Wizards. You saw Alex Sarr, Bilal Coulibaly, and Bub Carrington. Even though they didn't win, I want to win so they can play in the All Star game, but they represented pretty well. But I was kind of mad because in that first two games, I think Alex Sarr, like they did not get the ball to him. He like 3-4 touches like the entire game. They even dare to passing the ball most of the game. Cause every time they did the pick, they won't give it back to him. But it did leave home with 3 points. You know what I'm saying? But that second game, Bilal's team they should have won the game. They even lost to a G team. They should have won the event. Period. Because Asar Thompson, you cannot make your free throws, bro. You missed 4 free throws at the end that could have iced the game. He would have gone against Chris Mullin's team, who had a great team with Stephon Castle, Zach Edey, Jaden Wells. And that team with he had Bilal, Bub Carrington, the Thompson twins, he had Kamara from Portland. They had a long, lengthy team. They could have won that event. Not I won't say easy, but Mullen had a better team. But that team with Blossom, they could have won like period. And they would have been playing the All-Star game on Sunday because they made a rule that if you win the Friday game, you get to play in the All-Star game, which is a new format we're going to talk about later in a moment. But now we move on to Saturday night. It started off with the skills challenge. And did you see Chris Paul and Wembanyama? They try to cheat because they didn't want to shoot the ball because they didn't like, oh, we got a strategy going. We ain't going to shoot. But did y'all not read the rules? I didn't read the rules because it said the word shoot, not pass, shoot. And he like they did that real quick. And he like 4 seconds, and then instantly they got disqualified. And I want to talk about Rashier because I picked Rooks win. You know, if you're a Wizard and you're in a Friday, Saturday, Sunday event, I roll with them. If Zachary Rashi Shea, I can't pronounce his name, if he did not blew that layup, I think we would have been in the finals against Team Cavs who win in the event, and we lost by by a second to the Team Warrior with Draymond, Moses Moody. But if Rashe made that layup, we probably would have been in the finals. I don't know if we'd have won, but Team Cavs with Mobley and Don Mitchell, you know, isn't going to stay. Cleveland going to stay back in the day, 2016, 17, 18, yada, yada. But, you know, it's all good, though. Now we move on to the 3-point contest. I picked Buddy Hield to win because I said I go with guys who won before, or I pick a sleeper. But I picked Buddy Hield because he won before and he's playing in Golden State. And he had a hot first round. He had 31 the first round. He tied Steph Curry NBA, but overall wise, the record is belongs to Sabrina Ionescu. She had like 38 points at one point in the WNBA 3-point contest. But Buddy Hield, he was on fire. And Dame Lillard, who's supposed to go, he's the favorite to win, go back to back to back. He got knocked out in the first round. I was like, wow. It was him. It was Buddy Hield, Garland, and Hero in the finals. And usually I say every year, people shut out. You have a good first round, and you do poorly in the finals. Usually I do the what I do. You want to just get in, have a nice score, and do good in the finals. I don't say get hot in the first round and then you cool down in the final because you're trying going last. Cause I think Hero went first. He had a good score. He had 24 in the final round. I said that's good, but during this time age, that score can be beat. But Hero he did win. He did. I think he's the fifth Heat player to win. And the five were Glenn Rice, Capono, Daquan Cook, James Jones, and now Hero. Cause normally we have a Heat player that's in the contest. That team they mostly win. Cause the Miami Heat got the most players to ever history to win the 3-point contest. But it came down to the last shot. If Hill made all his shots in the Moneyball rack, he would have won. And he missed it on the second to last ball. If he made that all that, he would have won the event. He have his second 3-point contest chip. He did win it before when he was a member of Sacramento. He did beat my man, member the Laser Bertans. He beat him in the final. It was him and Booker. But and I said this before the contest. Jordan Poole should have been his competition because did he get an invite to this thing? Jordan Poole, because he's one of the best in the league in makes and attempt. Because normally this now age, if you're an all-star, if you want to do the contest, you know what? I'll do it. Because in past year, it goes by whoever makes the most threes and attempts. I think that's how it goes back in the day. Not if you're an all-star, you want to do it, but Poole should have been in this event because it was in Golden State, his own home, and I don't say easy, but he would have won this event. Put him in 3-point contest next year when the game's in LA, but it is what it is though. Move on to dunk contest. Nothing to talk about because we knew Matt McClung was gonna win. Cause Castle he did his thing, but Bazulis and Jackson they were awful. They were god awful. But Matt McClung stole the show. Like he is arguably a top 5 dunker of all time, and he's in the G League, bro. A G League who someone gave him a standard NBA contract or something. I know his first time he was a Sixer in G League. Last two the Magic G League team. Just get him a standard contract, y'all, please. He's won 3 dunk contests in a row. First time in history of the NBA that has happened. He's second to win 3. And then the other was Lil Nate Robinson. Remember him back in the day? He should won 1 though, but he got 3. But it's all good. But Matt McClung, he's up there with Jordan, Vince Carter, Jay Ridge, Zach LaVine, those guys who won multiple dunk contests. Like he's up there with those guys. And now let's talk about the All-Star game real quick. I know people were upset at the end that they're mad at the new format, but it was not bad. I saw a little competitiveness in the not the last game. It was not competitive. It was a beat down. But the first 2 they were real competitive. Cause I saw Wembanyama. He's the only one who and SGA were one who were going hard. They want to say, you know what, I want to win and get MVP. That's what Kobe Bryant did. Late Kobe Bryant did when he was playing. Like he always said, I'm going for it. He always plays hard. You know what I'm saying? But these last couple All-Star games has not been competitive because people don't care about the All-Star game. But like I said in past years, the All-Star game has not been the same since Kobe Bryant retired from basketball. Not when he passed, when he retired. After that, All-Star game has died. They're always changing the format, changing the rules. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, go back to East against the West. You know what I'm saying? Like, go back to that format but I think that it wouldn't be fair because the West got better players and all that, but it doesn't matter. They want to see good, competitive basketball. That's all that matters. Doesn't matter that you got the better players, you got size, speed, etc. We want to see great basketball, but it was nice to see a new format. And shout out to the young guys who were in that game, the young players who made it to the All-Star game, the rookie sophomore team that won on Friday. Shout out to them because they could have won. They could have won the because because Shaq's team, they were just jacking threes at the end, say, you know what, hit a three and then go home. But they said no, they missed like 5, 6 threes in a row. But you know what? Let's get hit 2 twos, you know what I'm saying, and let's move on. Y'all could have done that. Don't just go for the three and make it interesting. You know what I'm saying? Just hit a simple shot and bam, move on. But Shaq's team, they were they were good, man. But how about LeBron James, bro? Like, why? Why did you announce that you're gonna play an All-Star game like hour before the game and not before the break? You ruined Norman Powell and Sabonis, who could have been, especially Norman Powell. He could have been playing in that game, and you want to wait until hour before the game and say, you know what, I'm not gonna play. I'm like, really? Like you could have said it on Wednesday or Thursday, said I ain't gonna play, and Commissioner would have added somebody to take a spot. Like Giannis, it was last Sunday. He said I ain't gonna play, but you know what? And then Trae Young took his spot. But same with AD, but he got injured after a long time, and you knew he had to time placement, and Kyrie took his spot. But come on, Bron, you could have said it last Wednesday after your game in Utah before the break and said, I ain't playing. This is your 21st All-Star game. Like, man, I'm getting old, man. 21 All-Star games for LeBron. Damn, 21 times. I'm like, what? But it is what it is, but All-Star game, I don't say it was a success, but it was okay. It was better than last year. I'll give them that. But next year, we'll be in LA. So we're going to take a little quick break. We're going to preview the Wizards' second half of the season. Stay tuned.
I'm going to have such a hard time telling these Thompson twins. Yeah. This is... Thompson up to Coulibaly, who has had himself a heck of a run. That's Coulibaly done.
Right here, Thompson throwing it up to Coulibaly.
Whoa, easy.
Right there, nice time.
And we are back. And now let's preview the Wizards' second part of the season. I know it's been a rough season, another rough season. We're 9-45 on the year. There's no way of making the playoffs, like no chance. We're trying to get the top pick in draft. I mean, we already know who it is. I can't say on the show because we haven't got it yet. But let's preview the second part of the season. We made some trades a few years ago, and let's talk about these trades. First up, the big one that everyone waiting for. Kyle Kuzma is no longer a Wizard. He is headed to Milwaukee. We traded Kyle Kuzma and Patrick Ball Jr. and we got Chris Middleton, A. Johnson, and a pick swap. So I'm like, I knew it was happening because it was day before we traded Kuzma that carried to Milwaukee was kind of soon, and next day it happened. So I'm like, there it is. Kyle Kuzma is no longer a Wizard. I'm like, it was bound to happen, and it happened. So this next trade I want to talk about is I'm like, we traded Jared Butler to Philadelphia, and they get 4 second-round picks, but at least we get a first round pick, and we got Ray Jackson, and we let him go because he didn't belong as a Wizard. You know what I'm saying? We get first round pick for now. I don't know what year it was. It's this year, next year, whatever, 2 years. But I was surprised at Jared because usually when he comes in the game, I always say he went to Jared because he never comes in the game, but when he comes in, he produces. But he's gone now. Next trade I'll talk about is we traded Young Valanciunas. We knew that was coming, and we get some guy named Sidney Sikoso, whatever his name is, but he's gone. And we get 2 second-round picks, so more draft picks. And another big one, we got Marcus Smart. It's Marcus Smart, Kobe Jones, Alex Len, and he's gone. And a first-round pick. And the Grizz, they got Bagley, and they got we traded Johnny Davis. I'm like, I've been waiting for him to lead the Wizards since we traded him. I said this, Johnny should have been part of the Denny out the trade along with Denny. You know what I'm saying? In Portland, but he's a Grizzly along with Marvin Bagley. And talking to my boys, I knew Bagley was getting traded. He was injured from one part of the season, and we dumped him. So let's talk about some of these guys that could help out the Wizards, not for the future, but the second part of the season. Chris Middleton, I think he's gonna help out because even though he hasn't been the same Chris Middleton he was on in years past, because he's been injured the past couple of years, because he started injury riddle since after the championship season. But he's gonna help out because Middleton, he's a guy who can make shots. He's similar to what Kyle Kuzma does. Like when it comes full court time, he'll come through. He did it for Milwaukee during the championship season, making big shot. So he's gonna provide that and help the young guys and Carrington and all the young guys and Bilal and those guys. And I see A. Johnson. I'm like, this kid. I'm like, when I saw him that dunk, I'm like, whoa. But I don't think with Milton and Smart come back, he's probably gonna wait and see, just sit and learn. Cause he remember, he is a rookie, by the way. And by the way, we got 4 first-round picks of this last draft. We got A. Johnson, Alex Sarr, Bud Carrington, and Keyshawn George. I'm like, this GM knows what he's doing. My man Dawkins. And let's talk about Marcus Smart. I know he's gonna be there for the season, not this season, but in the future. But he is a defensive minded guy, and we need defense. I think he's gonna tutor Bud Carrington how to be a dog on defense, and we needed that. So we got 2 guards that are gonna help us out in the second part of the season, and you're gonna see a different Wizards team in the second part of the season. Even though I think we're on like a 4-game losing streak going to the second part of the season, but you're gonna see a different Wizards team, in my opinion. Second part of the season, you're gonna see them compete. You know what I'm saying, and probably win some close games, lose some close games, and you're gonna see the young guys shine. You saw what Bilal did after we traded Kyle Kuzma. After the Kuzma trade, came out against Brooklyn, had his first career triple-double. Now he's gonna get involved more in the offense side of the ball more. Now that Kuzma's gone, because when Kuzma's there, he was getting the shots. Now that he's gone, blocking the shot. But Jordan Poole, Poole's gonna do what he does best. And Bub Carrington's been balling as well in the second part of the season since Kuz got traded. And same with Keyshawn George. He's been balling, man. Keyshawn George. Cause I did not think I'm gonna see he's gonna be in the rotation, but when he plays, he produces. I'm like, Will Dawkins, man. Like, he is cooking, man. Like, and I can't forget Alex Sarr. He just came back from an ankle injury, but I want to see Alex Sarr play. Excuse me. I want to see Alex Sarr play in the most season, because if he gets injured again, he'll be disqualified for getting for Rookie of the Year, because he's getting this close for not getting any award for all these Rookie of the Year nominees and all NBA Rookie Team nominee. But he is in close, because if he gets injured again and miss most of the weeks, then he's DQ. But Sarr just be a beast in the middle, bro. That's all I'm saying. All of them, these players, man, just do what I do. Finish strong. Hopefully, we do not get the worst record in basketball, because usually the worst team in the league doesn't win the lottery. Look at Detroit last 2 years. It had the worst record in the league. What happened? They get the 5th pick. Hopefully, we can win at least 9 and 10. At least 9 and 10 more games. Hopefully, we get at least 18, 19 wins on the year, not 14 or 15 like I did a year ago. So if we can finish strong down the stretch, then I like our chances to possibly win the lottery. Hopefully not the worst record in the league, but I don't want that. But I want to shout out to the guys who got traded. We want to thank Kuzma, Marvin Bagley, Jared Butler, Jan Valanciunas. We want to thank y'all for doing our due diligence, especially Kyle Kuzma. Thank you, man. Because I can't fan you since that shot that you made against Cleveland years ago, when that game-winning shot. I became a fan of you since the game. I remember years past when we got Kuzma, people thought you were gonna get rerouted somewhere else, but they said no. But he was pretty good for it. He was playing like an all-star with the Wizards the first 2 years, not the last 2 years, but the first 2 years he was literally playing like an all-star to me, in my opinion. But thanks Kuzma, man. Thank you, man. And speaking of Kuzma, he does return to DC this Friday night when Milwaukee comes to town. I want to see how the crowd gonna react when Kuz comes back. But can't wait for the second part of the season. Ready for the season to end. And Wiz fans, mark this down. I'll say again next time I'm here. May 12th is the draft lotteries, and see what happens. So, thank y'all for watching, Wiz fans. Y'all know our deal. Follow me on Twitter at Camingo, same Instagram. My Wiz page at Twitter at Wiz Nation, Instagram Nation_Wiz. Thank y'all. Peace.